Hey everybody, Sam here again, and it's just a quick video, just to basically talk about the Google I/O from yesterday. I've had a lot of people just ask me, what my opinion is on it, what do I think of JellyBean, etc. So first of all, just talk with JellyBean. Obviously Android 4.1, not Android 5, which a lot of people expect it to be called. Is Android 4.1. Now it's not a massive upgrade. It doesn't look much different. You've got the new notification bar, which I think is a cool idea, and I think it was getting a little stale. It needed a bit of a, a bit of a oomph, and that definitely brings that in. I think the Google, the Google Now, your Google search, the new Google search, Google Now, I think it's called. That looks pretty cool. Obviously, it's to be seen how it's actually going to perform. I've seen a couple of people do, some quick tests on it, but that's obviously with only a few people using it at the same time. If it's going to use it over the internet, like Siri does, etc., then it's going to need, it's going to have millions of people using it, not maybe 100,000 people using it. So it depends, obviously, how fast it's going to be once everyone starts using it. But so far it looks like it's pretty damn awesome. I like the new Project Butter. That sounds awesome, Project Butter. It's like what? It reminds me of peanut butter, and I love peanut butter. Peanut butter. Anyway, yeah. And basically, what Project Butter is all about, is talking about how to make Android smoother. Try and give it that iPhone-esque kind of feel. Because obviously in the past, some Android devices, I've had a bit of stutter, a bit of, doesn't have that kind of iPhone feel to it. And that's when people kind of like, oh, an iPhone. You got to obviously, kind of see the way it works is that obviously an Android device, it's doing more things at once than an iPhone will. It's not just a row of icons. You've got dynamic widgets, and obviously you full proper multitasking in the background, not just pausing applications. So it's been slower for a reason. But now it looks like Google have actually, they're looking to try to get us about 60 frames per second using this Project Butter. And from initial impressions that I've been speaking to people on Twitter, they're very impressed with it so far. Obviously, it's not a full release just yet, but out of the leaked version that's been put out there, so far everyone's pretty damn impressed with it. So Android JellyBean 4.1, I'm looking forward to getting it. I'm thinking I might flash that leaked version to my Galaxy Nexus. Would you like some videos on it? If you would, then I'll get it done. I'll get it flashed across and I'll get them up ASAP. What video would you like on the on Android JellyBean 4.1? Anything specific you want me to do? If you got any requests, not to do but now, hit me up down below. I read every one of your comments, or email me viewers at samjpullen.com. Easiest way to contact me is obviously on Twitter at samjpullen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to JellyBean 4.1. Obviously, it depends how long it's going to take for the other manufacturer to get it to their devices. Obviously, we all know that a lot of devices have not even got ice cream sandwich yet, and they've now announced JellyBean. I think some of them will probably skip ice cream sandwich and they'll jump straight into JellyBean. That's what I'd personally do. I'm hoping they do, because there's no point in releasing ice cream sandwich and then wait another 6 to 12 months to release JellyBean, and then the next version's going to come out. What's the next version going to be called? Who knows? Key lime pie? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so what are your impressions on the Google I/O for Android JellyBean 4.1? I'm impressed. Not a radical change, but it doesn't really need a radical change, because I thought ice cream sandwich brought a hell of a lot to the table. The visuals of ice cream sandwich is like, I love it. JellyBean, not changed that much, just tweaked a few little things here or there. But what's your favourite thing about it? Hit me up down below. We'll have a good conversation this one, because it's a very popular topic at the moment. Anyway, people, I'm going to get off. Oh, and actually, just before I do go, I know I've already gone. What device do you think it's going to get released for? What device do you currently own? Obviously, it's going to be released for like the Galaxy S3, I believe for the Galaxy S2. It's not a massive upgrade over the ice cream sandwich, and we all know the Galaxy S2 can fly an ice cream sandwich. Obviously, it will be released for devices like the One X, the One S. But what older devices, as example, we know it's going to get released for the Nexus S, but will it get released for other devices of a similar specification? Let me know in the comment below. Tell me what device you've got, and do you think it's going to come for your particular device? We'll soon see. Anyway, I'm going to get off this time. Thanks for watching, and I will now see you in my next video. Cheers, everyone.